It's G. It's G. It's G. It's G. It's G. Generation's back with another one. And look, this is for someone who requested it, but this is how to play swing shooting guard. This is just how I play in general. That's my best way of how I play. Besides you seeing me get blocked every time I play the game. But I like playing swing SG. But I'm just teaching y'all how to play swing SG. Make sure y'all like yourself before I even do that. You know, the swing SG. After to start off with swing SG, we're gonna go to my. Let's start off with cards. Swing SG has to do with a lot of scoring. So I suggest that you get a lot of mid because of pull-ups. You're gonna be pull-up spamming. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care. Put the ball in the hoop somehow. It's not an exploit. It's literally in the game. Use it. Pull up. You can pull up if they can guard it. Change it up. I'll teach that later. But pull-up spamming, that's one of the easiest things to do in the game. If they can't stop it, why stop? You feel me? Look. But we got pull-up spamming. But first off, we're gonna start with cards. Right now, these are my cards. I got a lot of 3-point. I'm a two-way shooting guard, so I don't think I need it. But here's what I have. I have a lot of 3-point success. I have a lot of block. I'm more of a defensive shooting guard in general. I try to get a lot of defensive stuff. These are not the best cards. I do not plan on keeping these. So these are just the cards for now. If you do want some better cards, probably get some 3-point success is obvious. You're a shooting guard. Mid-range is nice to have on a shooting guard, seeing that you have the skill SP mid. If you have a really high mid, you might not need that skill. So that might be a good thing. What you also need as a swing shooting guard is long layup. If you get a card with long layup range, that you see right here, the long layup range. Did my mouse even show up? Alright, but anyways, as you see, since my mouse is not showing up, the talent card right here, when you look at the sub attribute, it says long layup range plus 13. What I was trying to get is more long layup range on my cards. That's what you want really well on a swing shooting guard. A lot of layup range, maybe double clutch success. Those are, you might not want those, but the main stuff you might need as a swing shooting guard: mid-range, layups, layup range, layup angle is really nice if you have a lot of layup range. It's OP because bigs that can't really block can't block it. Most of the time, you can just block from one position from under the hoop if you know what you're doing. But next, after that, we go to probably freestyles. Now, freestyles don't really matter, but you know, I recommend the long range tomahawk. Since you drive a lot, you drive to the hoop a lot, so this is bound to go up regardless. Since you drive so much in general. Just put it on. You'll be set. That's one. Now, if you know you're gonna score, I don't think you'll need any assist ones like that. But some swing SG post shots like this one right here, rim crazy. It's a really slow dunk, but you get it off of post shot success. So why not use it? That, and it's really weird the time to block. I think it might be easier to block. Don't take my word for it. Leave that alone for now. I suggest you put on stuff like mid-shot success stuff, like long distance behind the back. And where's the other one? Maybe spiral. Spiral's kind of nice. We have, what else? I have this one, which is a really rare one, but that's useless. It looks like. But if you plan to mix up some threes with it, put some 3-point on. Like maybe like a bird, maybe mid-shot success pop and J if you have it. If you don't, that's tough. But that's the main ones for scoring. If you plan on doing assists, get one that gives you assists. Just simple logic. Here are my stats right here. So I have a whole lot of 3-point success, 3-point attributes. I still play swing though. So I have a lot of 3-point attributes because I know eventually I'm gonna get open for 3. If you're that good at swing, you can do that. if I don't get open for 3, I can literally step up. I have a 186 mid. That's good enough. And I have mid success skill on. So I don't miss a lot unless they literally jump in my face. That's not missing a lot. Especially, it's really easy to get open because everybody in this game thinks they're gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot a 3 because you're a shooting guard. They don't expect you to shoot 2s like that. So take the 2. Simply just take the 2. If the big is sitting paint, right? The big sitting paint, and your 3 is not going. Your man guarding you is thinking you're gonna shoot a 3 every time. Why not shoot the mid range? And that's why swing HD is good. But these are my skills for now. I have 1 point. I'll use it later. I'm saving points up. I'm not even max level yet, as you can see. I'm only 56. I think the max is 60. I don't remember. I haven't played this game in forever. But now we get to skills. Now skills, there's obvious ones you need to put on. If you have Euro Step, put Euro Step on immediately. That's all I'm gonna say. Put it on immediately. If you're a swing shooting guard, put it on. It is a great skill. That thing is, I abuse it. I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I abuse it. You know what I'm saying? I abuse that. But look. Now, what the necessary skills you need already look. You don't even. I don't even. You don't really have to say stuff like this. Back roll turn. That's an obvious one. Quick jumper is iffy. Because if you. No. Actually, yeah. This is a mandatory one. Quick jumper. You're a shooting guard. You're eventually. You have a high 3. And if your mid's high enough, then nobody's expecting you to pull up with a quick jumper from mid range. Like. If they do expect it, you might get blocked. Get the ball back. And try it again, and mix it up. That's the whole point of swing. You gotta mix them up. Play with the head. Play with the mind. This is not mandatory. This is just me. And you're blocking now. You don't have to worry about it. But just for swing HD, I'll switch it up for y'all. You gotta take. I'll take these off. Let me see. Now. Had gaps in them. Alright, so when talking about shooting, now swing SG, the skills, these are the skills right here. Back roll turn, mandatory. Quick jumper, mandatory. Double clutch, not really mandatory, but if you know you take heavily contested layups and you know you get blocked, why wouldn't you have it? So I'd say not mandatory. Manual layup. Do I even have to why? I'm not even I don't even got to say anything about that one. Non-stop pass. Now, this one I'd say is mandatory because of the fact that your swing HD, if you're playing swing HD, most likely you're the main one scoring. Now, if you think about that, the defense is worried about you. They're worried about you. So, if your teammate passes you the ball and they're running to help so hard after the pass, literally non-stop pass right back, and the man's probably wide open. Simple as that. That's why I think it's mandatory. SP middle shot is mandatory. No questions asked. This is mandatory. As a shooting guard position, you need it. If you don't have it, I guarantee you're gonna be bricking mids ridiculously. Like, you're gonna be bricking everything. It's gonna get out of hand. Now this is the go-to move, pull-up jumper. Alright. As a swing shooting guard, you better abuse pull-up jumper. I mean, as soon as you, let me say, if you use it a lot, pull-up jumper, they're gonna think you're gonna pull up all the time. So after that, you can do whatever you want, and they're gonna think you're gonna pull up. You can drive to the hoop. If it's a center and they have back block, double clutch. They can't back block double clutch. If they do a manual layup, they can't do anything. You're really at the hoop. That's why long layup range comes in handy. Next one that's mandatory to me, SP drive. No things needed. This SP drive. It makes you drive faster. You get by defense faster. There's no reason not to have it on in general. For me, this one I think is mandatory. Alley-oop pass. Let me explain this. Now, alley-oop pass is mandatory to me because, let's say you're being guarded, right? They know you like pull-up jumpers, and say they can't stop you, right? The pull-up jumpers are dropping, but then you notice the big is trying to come and help because they know the man guarding you is going to jump for every pull-up that you do. So he's playing there. You drive by him, and the paint is the big man sitting there running up to you because he knows you're a threat. If he's running up to you, and you have the big man sitting paint, I didn't take it off. Whoops. But if you know the big man is sitting paint, right? But if you know the big man is sitting paint, why wouldn't you just tell the big man, call a lob, throw that lob, easy dub, simple. Now if the big one's back and catches that lob, you gotta switch it up. Like I said, just switch it up. That's the whole point of swing. You're switching it up. You have so many options to do a swing. This is a disclaimer for all the people that think if this doesn't work, it's my fault. Get good, my friend. This is gonna be everything I need to tell you to teach you to be a swing at shooting guard, man. But these are just simple stuff. We didn't even get to gameplay yet, bro. We're just learning about skills. Another one, I think this is not mandatory, but it's nice to have. Fade away. It gets you open. You can shoot it anytime. Fade away. Get yours today. Another one. Drive in and kick out. I think it's pretty nice to have because people expect you to pull up, drive to the hoop, and when you drive, you can immediately manual layup right after. So if you do that, you drive to the hoop. Again, somebody helps. You drive and kick out, and the person you kicked out to is dead wide open. Easy assist. Easy. Another one I have, SP running. Every character has that. So why not? You'll be faster, and why not have it? It's better for defense and offense, so it's good to have. Another one for me, I'd say, is quick change. It's not mandatory, but just know it's quick change. So as soon as they face up, you might fall, hit the floor. Just use it wisely. If you use it wisely, it's a great skill. If you know what you're doing and you use it wisely. All right. Then the next one is jab step. Jab step is gonna be killer, especially if you use jab step, mix it up with Euro step. You gonna be ooh. Now, to start off with swing SG, this is the easiest part of it. Ready? That's it. That's one. That's one option. That is option number one. Now, option number two. We have, if they're guarding the pull-up tight, right? Simply, you can drive by and do that. Simple. Simple as that. Drive by, easy mid range. There's option number 3. You drive by and go for a manual layup. That's easy. Or the same option number 3, but you can drive by and hit him with a Euro step. That drive, you can Euro step after and go for the layup. Now that is part of the manual layup one, but this one is more shifty and they can't. It's really hard for them to block the people that don't know what they're doing as a big. They're basically just playing with their heads, man. That's basically all it is for all these moves. Just playing with their head. That's simple. 3 simple moves right there. That is 3 of them. Simple moves that you can just do, and you can kill swing. Already just killing swing. Now here's another one. Now say you can fake been pulling up all game, right? Fake pulling up all game, but out of nowhere you just throw him with a back roll, and you pull up like that. So they're just gonna catch him off guard, and that's simple as that. That's another move right there. But you can literally do anything from this position. For all you know, you can be playing with them so long through the game that they're thinking you're gonna do something, right? So you just fake driving and pull up, and you're wide open. B tags for that one. B tags for that one. Now, if you want to increase your swing, like say if your team is struggling, they need some threes. That's when you can start mixing it up, doing back rolls and going crazy with those. But if you know, they know you're gonna pull up for 3 all the time, so you're gonna fake a back roll. All right. So instead of back rolling, you drive straight to the hoop down in this area. So after you do that, you can drive again and do whatever you want from there. If anybody helps, drive and kick. Or have kill pass on too. There's kill pass and drive and kick. Either one works. So you can drive in. You're here at this position. From here, there might be your teammate in the paint, so you can call for alley. You never know, you call alley. There might be a teammate in the corner, so you can drive and kick to that corner. To drive and kick, you just press A and S, like back and forth. No, back to back. So just AS. If you're using a controller, drive pass. So like just press those 2 buttons right after. Drive pass. Drive pass. It's as simple as that. So after that, after you drive, you can do whatever you want from here. This is where long layup range comes in handy. It's good to have a lot of layup range, like I just said. So if you have high layup range, like me, I can lay it from right here if I wanted to. So I can just drive in and lay it from here if I wanted to. Now it takes a little bit of practice to do that, or because if you might mess up, you might drive, try to lay it from too far and do a jump shot. But even that works. You can drive in, do a fadeaway. Drive in, fade away. I didn't fade away, but you just keep on. You testing out. You're basically playing with the defense's head the whole time during swing. You're playing with the head. If you get blocked, let me say this. If you get blocked, that's not the end of the world. Don't. If you get blocked one time, let me say this. If you get blocked 1 or 2 times from 2 different moves, it's okay. Try something else. If you're getting shut down completely, getting ripped and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like you out of luck, son. I can't do that yet. You know what I'm saying? Anywho. Oh, also for skills, the mastery you want to choose is swing and swing. Simple as that. That's all it is. Just pick swing and swing. How I like to go is, this is a guaranteed one, obviously. This one, obviously. I like to pick, out of all of these, I like to pick the drive speed one. Even though my 3-point success is dropping, I have a high 3, so I can take the hit. I don't want to lose move speed, that's why I didn't pick this one. I don't want to lose running speed. That's still me losing speed. My player is already slow. My character's already slow as it is already. I'm a non-SPC. You might have an SPC. If you are an SPC, that is even better for you. If I'm a non-SPC going crazy playing swing, why shouldn't you be? You should be doing better than me. Honestly, I hope that you do. Y'all better be hooping. I better be out on the court. Start balling, man. Now, when it comes to this move, either one of these work. All right. Either the side hop step is nice. It's pretty nice during a swing. So, because you side hop step to that mid range, you might be wide open literally every time. If you played 3-on-3, if you played freestyle, no 3-on-3 freestyle, this is Joey's side step, basically. And it is overpowered. I wouldn't say not in this game. In 3-on-3, it is overpowered. If you know what you're doing in this game, it's overpowered. All right. Take it how you want it. I mean, it's overpowered for whoever uses it the right way. Me, I chose the crazy step because with the crazy step, you can do stuff like, say you're faking a drive, you can go backwards and pull up a 3. There's stuff simple as that you can do, and you can mix stuff up like that. They know you're driving all the time. You can do that and then drive off of it and do a layup. That's why I have it on. I could reset my stuff. I have plenty of points, so I could just change it up if I want to. But between those, you can choose whatever you'd like to. Whatever is best for you. Now this one, I pick quick change. These ones, you can pick any of these. Honestly, it does not matter. That spin layup is pretty nice to use. It makes the speed go higher. That thing is already hard to block as it is. Jab step speed, I'd not recommend it, but if you're good with jab step, by all means, use it. If you have a really high layup range, your floater is going to be ridiculous. So get some floater success rate. Get your floater real high, real nice. You know, hit your flat. Chikoop. You know what I'm saying? That's about it for that one. Now this one, I picked drift shot because drift shot is one of the. It's nice. It's nice, man. It's either that or 3-point specialization, where I lose long layup range. Long layup range minus 12. I wouldn't do that if I were you, honestly. And then there's the jab step speed one, where this is basically like the last tree. But there's really no reason. No, I wouldn't do it, honestly. I'd just stick with the drift shot one, and you'll be set. So after that, all those moves, I'd keep it like that, just straight like that. So now you just keep practicing doing moves like that. But basically, to simply put it, swing SG mid-range game. DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, like Stephen A. Smith said. So basically, your area is all of this here. If you're deadly here, everywhere else for you is going to be ridiculously better for you. I'm telling you. So if you're doing all that, you can back roll, you can go straight to the hoop. Now, the next video will probably be in the description next. It'll be of some gameplay of me playing Swing SG, so y'all can see some examples of what I'm talking about. I will put that. You know what?
It's G.
Generations. Signing out. You want to see more videos of Swing? I'm gonna put one here. Yeah, right here. Let me see. Yeah. Actually, no. I'll put one right here. Maybe one right here. It won't be there right now, but I'll put it down later for y'all to view. All right.
It's G.
Generations.